Hi there, and welcome back, everybody. I am genuinely doing fantastic. Which is, and I'm guessing not the response that most people thought I would have after the first video. Um, but things have been going pretty well, not just personal life, but in the game. I have gotten some cows, I've gotten some sheep. I'm ready to get some pigs. I have full iron armor. I have a shield, which I love how they made the shield in the offhand a regular item, because that is exactly how they would probably do it in old Minecraft. Same thing, right click. Um, I'm running low on food, so we'll definitely be going to do that. I also have expanded the mine down here, and it has a cave, which we'll be going looking through. We do need to sort through this later, but um, let's go and take care of that food situation real quick. Alright, I think 6 should be plenty for now. Um, Now that we are over here, I want to show you all what the plan is for today, because I do actually have a plan for once. Usually I like to go in these things just completely, off the noggin. Um, but, don't know if you can see it over there, there is a village. And the village is directly on the other side of the mountain that we've built our base through. So, if you come through here, and you go right back here, we have the area where our mine is. I'm thinking we just make a big tunnel. Just go straight through, and we'll have a straight path to the village, mostly because pigs don't take wheat. So we need something like carrots or potatoes, which I have not checked that village, but hopefully they will, and we'll be able to get some pigs in this area. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking this food, and then we will get started on the tunnel. I find it so interesting just how removing food stacking changes the game, because now you really have to be careful with how you manage your inventory, and I think that's really interesting. Because like right now my inventory is stacked with food, but when I go mining, you know, um, I can't reliably do that. So I basically have to have an extra chest just filled with food, and I think that's really interesting. Um, how that one little balance change affects everything. That was actually genuinely such a short tunnel. I thought that was gonna that was gonna take way more than it actually did. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to dig like 40 blocks. No, it was like 7. Not even actually. It was 6. But yeah, we have a direct path to the village there. I do have a pillar there. I haven't looked at anything yet, but I did go there because when I was looking through the sheep, when I was looking for the sheep, um, I couldn't find any nearby, and then I ended up just basically going straight, like kind of like looping around this whole area. And then by the time I found the sheep, I was heading back, and I couldn't find the house or the base because I ended up walking in too wide of a circle. I thought I was going to loop back around, but I ended up kind of coming along this area over here, along the shoreline behind this hill, so I didn't end up seeing everything. But I saw the village, and I'm like, okay. So I pillared up, and then I jumped off the pillar and died, and I made sure to remember I looked at my coordinates, and then I looked at I saw I was at the base, and I was like, what the hell? These coordinates are like 70 blocks away, not even. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, sweet. There's a village right behind the house. We have a really good spawn point and or really good base location, and also the cave that I've found is huge. There's a ton of stuff there, um, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to explore more of that than I already have. All right, so now that that is done, I say it is time we explore this village and see what it has to offer us. It doesn't look like we have a huge village here, but it looks like there's a pretty good amount of stuff. It'd be nice if we could find something useful here. It's also a dead village, which I find interesting. There's also, oh, that's grass. Also, the path blocks being different looks really cool. I will take this blast furnace because I would like it very much. Hello. Oh, that's cool. They have the old villager textures. That white coat specifically is so much nostalgia. It's kind of insane. I don't think there's really much in here. The bookshelves, I don't need to pick those up right now. We are not at a point where we need to worry about enchanting. That is far from now. I will take this smoker as well. That is great. I would like to find some sort of farm. That looks like one over there. I really hope it's carrots or potatoes. I'll be really sad if it's not. Please don't be just... I think these are different. Potatoes, yes. Oh, and carrots. I'm just gonna pick up everything if it's not wheat. Beetroot. This is definitely not the original old carrot texture. I find it interesting that they did not. That's right, the seasons. I forgot about seasons. Yeah, I believe it's every 20 in-game days. I'll have to double check the stats of the mod for that one, but I believe it's 20 in-game days. Well, that village was very uneventful, but it's really cool. I love the terrain in this area. I love, like, what I love about old terrain generation is the fact that it's not, like, logistical, logical. Why did I say logistical? That it's not logical, and, like, you have, like, these giant sand dunes and deserts mixed with these rolling hills that have like floating islands and stuff like that that should immediately just go into ocean. Like that's so cool to me. And that really is like the spirit of old Minecraft. I think is like the I think I mentioned in the first video that high fantasy feel. You know, nothing is realistic in how it works, and there's not really any logic to it. It's all you know, random, and I think that makes the worlds more interesting. And like, don't get me wrong, modern terrain generation is amazing, having the giant, you know, mountains that are like that go up to like Y level, like the max Y level is like so cool. Um, but then you know, having stuff like this where it's just like you have a desert and then an ocean and then like a mountain. I think that's just really cool to have that all right next to each other. Um, so uh, now that we have this, I think it is time that we get some pigs over into our farm area. I specifically only killed cows because we have plenty over. We have 3 over here, and that's more than enough because breeding exists. And then we have we have sheep, which the sheep are impossible to find. I do not know why they are so rare, but now we have 2 pigs. That is all we need. Let's get them back to the base area. So my plans haven't changed yet with that, oops, I need to repair that. God, guys, the mob AI is terrible. They really did recreate the beta versions. I still plan on basically moving all this farm stuff into here eventually, and what I'm going to do is I'll probably beautify this and whatnot. Why am I bringing them around here? You guys need to come around this way. So I think that's all of that settled. So the plan now is to beautify what we've got here. And I'm thinking, you know, might as well, since I'm talking about it, I think we might start moving stuff into here. So what I'm going to do is I'll go up to that area and we'll start digging out a section and kind of finding out what the room size is going to be and whatnot and what things are going to look like, and then go from there. Behind the waterfall. So let's see. Now that we have the option, now that we have the ability, let's make an infinite water source up here. Ooh. That is not going to go out that way. So now we have a water source, so we'll be able to start mining out this area. But yeah, I'm really happy that I restarted this series. You know, I've been finding a pretty big creative. I've been on a pretty big creative stint lately. I've been continuing to write that Spider-Man film I mentioned in the first video where I talked about hate. I wrote another short film, short horror film, and am very excited to hopefully make it. I have an actress in mind, and I just need to finish storyboarding it. It's a short horror film that I'm very proud of, and it's like the first film where I've ever like created a script that's like created a script that's actually like stylized, you know. I think that's really cool, and I love stylized scripts when they're done well. It's just unfortunately a lot of the time they aren't done well. I'm trying to figure out what dimensions. I feel like it kind of needs to start going this way. I really want to find the dimensions that I want to work with here, because obviously this can't be massive, but it's not going to be small by any means. And I'm thinking of dividing it into sections and then kind of figuring it out from there. I'm going to remove that extra cobblestone because it's going to bug me. Don't worry, this will all be replaced later. Currently, the goal is to just make our space. Because, yeah, I don't want it to be super low to the ground. Or not super low to the ground. I don't want it to be super short in terms of, like, ceiling height. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not a great space. I was hoping it would be, but I might just need to move further into the mountain, it looks like. I would like to, honestly, this area being a like a viewing area would be really cool. Having this as all glass. Maybe just this corner though, because this is like this is all actual mountain here, and I don't want to ruin any of that stuff. I didn't even notice there's a tree on that, or there's a couple trees up there. That's really cool. But yeah, putting glass here would actually be really sick. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe a view of the base down below, and you know, if we end up expanding over to this area, that'd be really cool. Because I don't want to just only live in a mountain, you know. I do want to expand the area into like outwards. I don't know how much of this is okay. So this whole thing basically. Okay. What we'll do is we'll do this. And then we can make this back part glass as well. We have a view of the village. That'd be pretty cool. And also, if it's a greenhouse type thing, we don't want it only, like, hidden within a mountain. You know, you want some visible sunlight and stuff like that. Like, logistically, I mean. Because, like, obviously, who cares in reality? But something would be really cool if we did that. Do plan on maybe extending this out. Let's do this, and then this, and then that. We'll do that. And this is probably going to be like wood or something, some decorative material. I also don't even know how much of this is going to be in the video. I might just be yapping too much. Okay, the bad news is that we have grass there, and we have an exposed area. Also, you know, bringing up the creative stint that I've been on, I would like you all to know that the production value of my content is going to be actually hopefully significantly improving. I did buy a new microphone. I finally bought a microphone arm, so my microphone isn't going to be on a stand on my desk. And then I also have purchased a capture card, which isn't going to be too big of a deal when it comes to recording content on this piece, on this computer, but when it comes to live streaming, if I want to do live stream content, then it's going to be incredibly easier, because, you know, I don't have like a good enough microphone on my headset, because I use the PlayStation Pulse headset, and like that's a good enough microphone for like talking with friends, and like I use it mostly because the sound quality is phenomenal, and I love the 3D audio that PlayStation has. But a spider climbed up here. Dang, it scared me. But I know that I know that the headset doesn't have very good audio quality, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a capture card so that way I can record videos on the console while also having my good microphone hooked up, and then also being able to record it through OBS, and then that also means that I can stream from the PlayStation without having to use you know, the direct streaming option that Sony has from their console, which isn't great. I mean, it's fine, but like if I want to have, you know, like good, you know, I guess production value is the word for it, then I would want to yeah, I think this is actually a really nice space for this. I'm not gonna do, like, the stuff that's, like, I can fully have in mountain, I'm not going to change. Um, but stuff that I can, stuff that I don't have enough room for that if I had to expand, that will, what's gonna probably happen is I'll do, like, some stuff with, like, supports and whatnot, and we'll do that. Now we just need to find out how to get it to the base. And I think what I can do is actually let me get a water bucket. Let's write down some coordinates here. So Y level for this one is at 92. So if we want to be in the middle here. I also don't know what it is about beta Minecraft, but the way, I don't know if it's something to do with the fact that you have less options. It just it just breeds creativity within me way more than any other version of the game does. And like, I wonder if it's because there's less at my disposal, and I kind of have to uh, come up with everything and really be creative and really and am forced to be creative, and I have really no other option. I think that's awesome. I love that. But I think overall we got a pretty good shaped area here. Managed to make an L-shaped area turn into a pretty tight L-shaped area turn into a pretty large rectangular area for a farm, which I love. Now we are out of dirt, which is not good, so I don't know where we're going to find much more. That kind of sucks that we're out of options. It's funny because those are jokes. I would really like to start live streaming some games, especially ones that I haven't played before, because, like, obviously I'm very much I kind of just say what's on my head and on my mind, and, constant stream of consciousness type thing, and that usually doesn't fit for a YouTube video, and that's why I kind of changed my format, and I think that, kind of equipping that format to live streams would be really fun, and I would really like to do that. So, and hopefully, if anybody is watching this, they would like to watch those live streams as well. I will say I did not plan on putting, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I will say I did not plan on putting this entire farm up here this episode, so, what was I gonna say? So my other plans when it comes to that cave will have to be postponed to next episode, but that's okay. I don't want to do like 50-minute episodes, especially episodes that don't have a ton of things going on in them, I don't think that would be fun to watch, so I wouldn't want to do that myself. I don't know if it's that people's attention spans are shorter now, which, I mean, obviously, objectively they are because of short-form content, or it's the fact that I'm not the most creative when it comes to content creation like this, but it feels so strange playing beta and not be able to sprint back and forth. Maybe it's because I've gone to the point where I've been playing Minecraft so long that I want to be as efficient as possible. I'm not sure, but it's very strange to have to go back and forth. If I need to go, like, oh yeah, I'll go get water from this hill that's right over, or this lake that's right over here, and if in sprinting Minecraft, it would take like 5 seconds there and back with sprint jumping and stuff, but this you have to just monotonously go through the entire thing, like, really slow. And I don't have a problem with that. I just think it's interesting, the contrast between old and new Minecraft. See, I'm thinking when it comes to the animal pens, what I want to do is I want to actually put them above. I think it'd be really cool if this kept going up and then on top of the mountain here where the animal pens. I think that'd be kind of cool. Either that or I'll keep, but I don't really find a reason to keep them outside, or like down here, because especially if we're gonna have the crops in one area, we'd want the animals close by, I feel. So we'll probably do something like that, because there's obviously not enough room up here for the animals, and I feel like I would rather have a larger field of crops than animal pens. It's raining now. Look at that. Old Minecraft with the rain. You love to see it. I don't think I'm going to beautify the whole thing in this episode, but yeah, I think actually we'll save the beautification for this for an episode. Let's actually Let's get everything sorted here and then go into that cave. So to purposely limit the amount of time that I'm in this cave, because I don't want to be in there for like super long, especially in the middle of recording something, I am going to only have a few torches on me, and we'll go down here and kind of see what we got. So and also I've come to notice that old caves are really eerie. There's not a lot of things going on here, and I think that's really cool. But if we follow the torches that are on the right wall, that is places I've been. There it is. Right there, baby. First diamond of the series. And with my luck, there is never any extras. And it looks like I, once again, had my same exact luck that I always have. I didn't explore a ton. I kind of just went down here to find iron. And really anything else. And then like I found some lapis as well, but really everything else I either didn't explore or didn't care to mine. The copper I do not care about. I already have enough copper to make a spyglass whenever I find an amethyst geode, and I love spyglasses so much. They're easily my favorite, one of my favorite items in the game. But I'm a big fan of like the underutilized things, like the things that like have a use but like aren't always useful. This is actually really creepy. I'm very happy I don't have the Herobrine mod installed, or I would like be really freaked out right now. And that's coming from someone that loves horror. I don't know if I can handle that, like genuinely. Oh, hello, creeper. Gotcha. Is that our first creeper kill of the series? No, it's not. Well, I mean, actually, yeah. I think it's our first like actual like kill because all the other ones we've found have exploded. That's the first safe defusal of a creeper. We found some redstone, which is nice. It's not exactly something we need, but I also love how even with dynamic lights, it's just so dark down here. And like lichen and stuff, I think that's really, really cool. It really adds to that atmosphere that old Minecraft had. Everything was just so dark. I play modern Minecraft at around 30 brightness because of that exact reason. Like, I love how atmospheric and, like, dramatic old Minecraft lighting was. It's like, obviously, even if you look at the base, I have, like, a pretty good amount of torches set up, but it's still really dark, whereas if it were old Minecraft, or if it were modern Minecraft, it would be, like, just, like, completely lit up and you wouldn't have to worry about anything. But I came up here because I want to explore this lush cave. I want to see what it has in store for us and see if there's some cool stuff waiting through here. Let's see them. Got one. Yes. I also, like, I love modern cave generation and whatnot. I love the big caves, but what I love about these old caves is that the sense of kind of landmarks and the way you actually slowly learn the environment. I think that's really cool. And then obviously because the caves are so dark, really any light is a saving grace, and I think that's awesome. Okay, so we got the one diamond, we got some moss, some gold. We didn't get a ton, but we got a little guy. If anybody watches, I would love for you to comment and let me know what you would name the guy, because I'll come up with a name if need be, but I would like someone else to name him because I am not great at coming up with names. Like when it comes to names for movies or films that I'm writing, I always name it after someone I know. We got a yellow one. I honestly I could not see what color it was at all, so I was kind of just like, okay, whatever color we get is the color we get. All right. Looks like this thing is filled. This guy is just kind of Tokyo drifting around in there. He is having the time of his the time of his life. But now we have a little guy, and we have a ton of stuff. We have the glowberries. We have different ores. We have diamond. A single diamond, but it's diamond nonetheless. You love to see it. I think that is everything. You know, we went mining. We got the pig in the pen. We got the area up there started. I think next time we're going to work on beautifying it, and then maybe if we have time, kind of work on this area down here. I would like to thank everybody so much for watching. It really means a lot, you following along with me on this journey. Ignore the cows having pink on their upper back. That's really weird. Uh, but yeah, I'm sorry it's been a little while. It's just been getting things in order. I've been doing really well. I hope you've been doing well as well. And I will see you all in a bit.